Hey everybody, and welcome to this quick showcase of Regiments, which is a wargame inspired real-time tactical game, I think. It's been developed by just a single person over the past 4 or 5 years, I believe, and you can try it out yourself for free on Steam. There's a demo available until Monday, I believe, 22nd of June or something like that. I did the tutorials, I did a bit of skirmish for a couple of minutes, but I'm obviously also still fairly new. You know, already here you can see, basically an armory that is heavily similar or very similar to what Wargame has, and the similarities are obviously very obvious, but this is not a bad thing. As you might have guessed, it's a demo. There's a lot of things work in progress, icons here, etc. And given the fact that it's developed by one person, it's obvious that this is not like 10 out of 10 UI and all, but it's all very, very functional. So yeah, I did the tutorials. So honestly, let's just try a skirmish. In the demo, there's only one map. Oh, I should also mention that at least Regiments 1, if there's ever gonna be a second one, is focused on single player, so there's not gonna be any multiplayer, which I think is probably worth noting. We're gonna play as the German division, of course. We gotta get those Leopard 2s. Sure, it's to attack. Atmospheric condition, something that many people also have asked for Wargame, like night matches, like night maps and stuff. So let's try Coriolis Night, whatever. Cold Night. Let's try Cold Night because I can pronounce that. Against Warsaw Pact. Let's try Sergeant for now. Player. Okay. For a second I thought this was for co-op, but doesn't look like it. So yeah, let's just hop into the game. It's called Regiments, so I believe you basically just play as one regiment, and this is not as micro-intensive as Wargame, as you will see. Units are in stacks, and you can't split them. Currently it's paused. There is no deployment phase as far as I know, it's just paused at the start. I hope the FPS is fine. So let's see. We can zoom out pretty far as well. It looks like we have to take and hold objective zones. Alright, it's attacks, so you can also see on the left Alpha Jet, 1 bomb. I think we have 5 users. And these are our default brigades. This is our default brigade, and then you can I don't know what causes it, or maybe it's after the game really started. You can also get extra units that are kind of elite. And as you can see, we have 2 stacks of Leopard 2 ones, so let's call them out. Alright, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. They spawn instantly. And we have a Gepard. I don't know if you even need them that early. Let's get a Marder A2 here as well. A normal Marder division. And, whatever it's called. Group of Marders. Some Recon. And that's already all the points. So, we get 13 points per, I don't know if it's per, I think it's per minute. Give them just an attack move for now. You hold shift, you can also see what they're about to do. Supply, I guess we're just gonna keep back here for now. Looks, you're gonna move into this position. 2A1, you're gonna advance here. And here's the thing. With infantry, let's just slow this down for a bit. Infantry obviously comes in these Marders. And if I press X, which is change mode, you can see this bar is gonna slowly empty itself. And then infantry is gonna be dismounted. And they're gonna fight in conjunction with the Marder 2s or the Marder 1A2s. And this slows down the Marders, but basically enhances their firepower. So let's load them back in for now.
Contact front 1000.
Right, and also these little dots are the amount of tanks we have. The green bar is the HP bar, the one below is the morale, and the yellow thing is its ammunition. Fairly straightforward. We hold shift. I'm honestly not 100% certain what the different rings mean. I believe Green means engagement range, but honestly, I'm not certain. Right, looks. There's also no indicator to see if your unit got spotted, so we have to be careful with that. Emplaced means that once your, I hope you don't hear it in the background, once your infantry is, or once your tanks are, let's unload them, placed somewhere or stationary at a point, they're gonna get a defensive bonus, I believe. MP3s, they're also unloaded, as you can see. Or, you know, I haven't told you, but as you can see, you know, it's half shaded gray. I know I'm basically explaining a lot of stuff in like in a very short period of time, so I hope it's not too. Are they inloaded or unloaded? No. Stop. Unload them. So I know it's a bit, maybe not ideal.
Unit set. Send your message.
Right? Oop. What's... Oh, the artillery fires on its own. That is interesting. That is actually very interesting. I didn't know that. So yeah, it looks like the green circle is the maximum engagement range. And this one might be the spotting range. Makes sense since it's very large for the recon. What the orange one means, I'm not certain. That's HQ, it's an HQ unit. Honestly, I have no idea what... Oh, it's a C80 UK! Okay, hold up. Okay, they're suppressed. Hold up. Artillery. Go fire on that. MP3s, they're highly suppressed. Oh, I lost 1-1, that's not good. Let's use an alpha jet. Wait, I can't?
Got it. Pushing out.
Now I can. Well, now the T80 UK is dead. Alright, you stop. You move up as well. It's obviously still very rough around the edges, but it is, considering that this came more or less out of nowhere and it's done by one single person, it is very functional, very playable. We're capping beta. They're RTing us, but we're out of range. Let's move you up.
Wilco, out.
Right, there's fast move as well, I forgot. Let's move up with the looks as well. These leopards in here. There's no fire position, I believe, but there is...
Zone captured.
Hold up. Would have sworn there is a line of sight tool. It's just settings, controls, line of sight. It's... Did I not change that? Everything else seems fine. I don't know why this didn't get changed. There we go. Ah, okay. Here we go. I haven't used it at all. So it's very similar to what you have in Steel Division.
Affirmative, over.
So it means that from this forest you can... If you stand on the edge of the forest, you can shoot a bit into the enemy forest, but not too much. We can't really see into back here just yet. Let's scout ahead. Here entrenched. I believe that's the... I don't even know which one it is. You can also see this little medal here. This is veterancy, which greatly improves combat ability. Okay, task force is available. That's what I was talking about in the deployment. So now I can select the task force. Oh boy. So in the tutorial you had 3 options. Okay, what do we have here? We have basically a tank platoon with 2 stacks of 2 A4s and I guess like an ability that you can see on the left, like the alpha jet. You have more 2-1s on the Gepard. I'm actually scared of T80 UKs, so let's just take... Ooh, Lars Tunis. This is HQ units. I think HQ... Command oversees the operation of units in close vicinity, drastically improving their performance. Okay. So basically like these commanders in Steel Division. We have looks into 1. Books with the Jäger. Attached squad. Okay. I haven't honestly taken a close look at the stats just yet. The rapidity point's 18. Hold up, let me mute that. I didn't realize that you can hear that. No, oh my god. Hope that's it. Okay, so Leopard 1A4, front armor 11, durability 18, AP 13 with 2400 meter range, 16 armor, also 18, 17 AP, 19 armor, also 17 AP, 75 kmh though. That's very fast. Wait, 1A5 has worse. I think this is one of those things where the 1A5 is like an upgraded, this is something that also confused me a bit. When I don't know, it might have been with Frangible when I was in museum. Someone else who plays Wargame. One of the 1991 mods, but I think isn't it like the 104 is like a later upgraded Leopard 1 version, let's say Leopard 1A3, and the 1A5 is actually an upgraded version based on the Leopard 1A1 or 1A2, which is why a later version actually has worse front armor, something like that. I think it may be the turret armor or something. It's confusing, but it doesn't matter. We have a Jaguar 1, which is an ATGM carrier with 2800 meter range compared to 2400 meter range of the 2A4. That's not a big range advantage. Let's just take the heavy tanks, shall we? Right, now we can get 2 more 2A4s. Something else that I should mention, I believe once you lose your units here, your regiments, like the damaged 2A4 regiment, you can rebuy it. So I think we can actually repair. I'm actually curious, can we fully repair them to like have them at full HP again? Can I call one in? I can. I have just enough points to get this. So what's this rally? So basically, yeah, reorganize the suppressed units. Ooh, this is not good. And they're getting suppressed by our... Yeah. S3. So it's 2 to 4 platoons mode. Okay, whatever that means. Oh, I'm getting counter-batteried! You can also let them retreat and they very quickly move back to their spawn zone. Let's have you stand here. I wanna see what happens to you if you get new tanks. So they are getting... I think this means that they're getting resupplied. See, let's take a look at these models. Infantry is obviously very... This is actually even more played even more zoomed out in Wargame, which is kind of interesting. But it's clear that it's a lot less micro intensive, I think. And of course the reverse, you can... Oh, no, okay, hold up. You retreat. Wait, are they retreating towards Gamma? That's not a good retreating point. Okay, doesn't look like the 2A1s are getting repaired in the same way as in Wargame. You move here. Let's bomb here with an alpha chat. I want to see what happens or what it looks like. We have 127 points. Yes, the alpha chat. This is not identified. T64BV ones, go for those, please. Also just BTR 80s. That bombing run was garbage. 2A4s are panicked by the infantry. So infantry does a lot of... Holy Christ, dude. I'm getting absolutely demolished. I think it seems like infantry does a lot of suppressing damage to enemy tanks. It is very interesting. They are getting... I don't know what this means. On... What? Are they getting entrenched now? Is that what's happening? They are getting repaired actually. Maybe they can't engage enemy units while being in position. Okay, go for those BTR 80s. Okay, okay, hold up. I did get... Hold up. You stay here. You engage. I'm pretty sure I got new Leopard 2A1s in that regiment, basically. You are spotted, that's not good. Retreat. The infantry does a lot of... Okay, new task force in 55 seconds, okay. You are also getting repaired. Can you please engage them? I guess buildings were in the way. I lost one of my 2A1s, but I can call them back in now, as you can see. Plus this, oh yeah, I should mention this. This number here are points of units that you lost. So if you lose this 170 something point squad, let's call it, you get them in this bank, I guess, and then slowly you gain points from that bank as well. So basically you never fully lose the points that you invested, but you just won't have them available for a time again. So those 2A4s are basically repaired again. Okay, good to know. I think it would be probably a bit weird if we couldn't fully repair those 2A4s or tanks or anything really, because then you might just want to intentionally suicide them into the enemy, which you obviously don't want to
We're killing them.
do. Okay, let's see if we can.
New task force available.
Yeah, okay, I think we need something like infantry. Mothers. Ideally mothers or infantry and recon is what I would prefer. Although rocket MLRS would be very interesting too. Or Leopard 2, let's do this maybe, 2A4 HQ with some Panzergrens. This is what I actually asked for. Jaeger looks, and I guess, but I wanna let's get this one with the HQ, shall we? We don't have the points for this just yet though. Okay. Where's the looks? Repairs finished, very nice. Not on this 2A1. So the 2A1 has a bronze medal, I believe, which is basically the first level of veterancy. We're gonna turn on only return fire again. What is this? Is this basically conquest points? I didn't pay attention. I think you should not matters. Actually, we're gonna demount you already. Then attack move. Get over to you. Before as well. We have artillery barrage now, which is not available at the moment. I guess since I got it in less than 3 minutes ago. Ah, no, I'm stupid. Okay, you gain these points. You don't actually pay with these points. You pay with the points on top there. I'm sorry for being so stupid, but
Roger.
seems like there's a small okay, I need to counter battery this artillery. Where is it firing from? Let's just bomb them. Another slightly annoying thing is obviously you don't see on the minimap where your camera is. I want to counter battery those.
Enemy identified.
I hope the audio is not too loud as well, by the way. I want to know where the artillery is firing from because I want to kill it. It's very annoying. But I guess my M109's M106 actually firing at there it is. That's where it is. But I guess now that I'm there, okay, we keep them moving. 2A1s are repaired as well. Oops, I accidentally. Move the looks up. Get you up. Get you here. Get the HQ 2A4. Last Panzergrens. Sure, let's get some Gepards. We have no AA so far. Let's get like some 1A4s here as well, just for like flanking, maybe. But next we should definitely get some more recon. I'm glad I was able to keep those looks alive.
Solid copy.
You can stop. Those are T-64 BVs. Yeah, fire on them. Suppressed.
Roger.
So just 3. You don't have line of sight? No, you do. Okay, from back here they didn't have line of sight yet.
Target destroyed.
1 T-64 down. Are they getting fired upon?
Roger, will do.
This is secured. Just move up together. You move up, you move up. Let's move you like through here. You can also see the route they're gonna take, or the route.
Got it. Pushing out.
Okay, move you up, move you up. Can't go by another gapper, but there's no reason to. We have another squad of 2A4s actually that I completely forgot about.
Zone capture.
Oh, what do we have here? T-55s. So let's demount you as well. Keep the gappards a bit further back. What's their range? Okay. T-80UD is actually quite a big level up from T-64 PVs. However, we have artillery support, and we have 4 tanks shooting at 3 T-80UDs. And we have mortars shooting at it as well. Those T-55s are getting wrecked.
Affirmative. Over. Need Cassavac now.
Task force available. Let's now get this. We want recon. Get another looks. Let's get out 1A4s and some Jaeger.
Battle position ready. We've got visuals. We're killing them. We'll go.
I don't want to move through the forest with my tanks here. Although, there were also just tanks in that forest, so maybe it's just tanks in here as well. But those are 2A1s there. Oh, okay, what's this? BMDs. It's RTT's BMD2s. They're soft targets. An artillery barrage with our off-map artillery. Oh, this is not good. Go engage them. Go engage them, please. Go engage those together, maybe. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh no 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 no! Retreat! Alright, please engage here. Before those arrive. Oh, you're getting shotted from here as well. Alright, reverse into that direction. You move here. It looks... Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We can't buy you just yet. Artillery, go fire on the T-80U again. 1A4 is retreating. You also retreat here, please. This is BMD2. I did lose Marder squad, so let's call you back in. And the Panzer Grand squad and the M113. Oh boy, you're getting wrecked by fucking BMD2s. Zone lost? Oh come on, I barely even had it. Back, let's get you back. Move the looks up a bit. You're still doing fine. I'm not really sure what the artillery barrage did, so let's try bombing them. You're nearly out of ammo. You don't have any more supply, huh? So I guess it doesn't seem like there's any... They're not gonna run out? Or it's like very difficult for them to run out?
We'll go.
I didn't kill them, did I? Yeah. Doesn't look like they're spotted. At least they're not getting fired upon.
Position ready. Over.
You're out of ammo by the looks of it.
Vehicle
S3, where's S3? Or what is S3? And where are they coming from? We have another 2A4 platoon coming in, so that's our last call in. Most of the stuff here seems to be mostly full HP, so this is...
Roger, will do.
Let's keep you next to our tanks. Pair those 1A4s. You're not actually captured. And maybe we can attack from that flank here. Through that forest.
Contact front.
That's where they're attacking from. You're buffing them, that's great. I mean, you're up against 8 tanks that are buffed. We're getting fired upon. Artillery. Fire at this for now. Okay, you're dead. Veterancy up, nice. 1A4s are ready again. Let's move you up to repair those two A1s. You can fire those BTR-80s with Riflemen. I have another Gepard to call in actually, I guess, but who cares? I did not tell you to shoot that. Let's disembark so you don't get called out too hard. And then where's our other looks? Back here. Let's move you like here.
Roger, out.
Cube it up and then. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, no, 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 no. That's one looks that. There's artillery firing. Do not like that.
Solid copy on all.
That's the artillery. You have so many tanks. You have so many tanks here, we should be fine. Though I guess they can rebuy as well, right? Which I actually didn't take into account.
We're killing them.
Artillery dead, great to hear. Right, it's in advance here, we have 7 minutes left, this should be more than enough. Actually, let's keep you back. The controls are a bit iffy, because when you want to attack move, we have to wait a second after pressing Q, for example, for this thing to pop up. Sometimes this causes units to actually get it deselected rather than them attack moving. Okay, we don't have a recon here, but who cares?
Reporting hostile fire.
104, so you can die. Dude, you're getting. What are those tanks, dude? Oh no, those are the BDR-80s, right? With the riflemen? They're entrenched. Entrenched infantry takes a lot less damage. So that's why it took so long for them to die. The one line is empty. I'm getting shot at without seeing from what. Are you disembarked? You're not. But you are. Oh, you spotted. Don't get spotted, please. Yeah, very nice. It's not select you and attack move for you. Okay, that's a counter attack basically. 1A4s go in there and air. I think they're getting refilled. Lux is retreating. Another 1A4, I guess. This is getting capped. You move up as well. 72 Ms should stand no chance. So what's happening here?
Zone captured.
Counterattack again, but where? That's a big question. We have a looks here.
Roger, out.
Hello? Can I select you, please? There you go. Oh, it's because... okay. I guess it's like some sort of debuff or something that lets you not select them when they're retreating. Okay, can I please win before this counter? Okay, like capture
5
Eta?
minutes remaining.
Or is it not until I captured everything, but until this is full? And this depends on how many points I've captured? I'm not 100% certain. Take and hold objective zones, yeah, but do I need to...
Zone captured. Total domination achieved.
Well, there we go. Total domination achieved. Losses. Destroyed 78, 37. 1.71 KD, I think that's fine. I guess this is... okay, this is engagements, and then you see what actually got annihilated. Iridium 2. EB3 got wrecked, TDUK, BRDM 2. Here lost my mother 1. I didn't even realize that I killed a TDUK. Oh, that was the one on the left I saw so early on its own, basically. Okay. Interesting. What does the red arrow mean that it was most of the time? Or maybe it just doesn't mean anything. Gold? Like a now? Okay, interesting. But yes. Well, and that was a short preview of Regiments. As I said, it's free to play, like the demo is free to play at the moment. I think the plans are for it to go into early access later this year. There's a Discord, etc. Yeah, link to it will be in the description. Let's see, credits. Credit by, I guess 2 people, okay? I'm not gonna try to pronounce these names. But, you know, I think this came more or less out of nowhere. Everyone was looking at Code Wargame, Broken Arrow, and Project Field Warning, and suddenly Regiments comes out of nowhere. Of course, it's kind of a different beast. It's less micro-intensive, more macro by the looks of it. But then again, this is a demo. But a very, very functional demo at that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a try yourself for free until Monday, the 22nd of June. And I'll see you probably tomorrow for another Wargame video.